What?
Wait, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm taking this back.
Why?
Do you guys not see that you guys did not tip me for this whole batch?
Okay, that's not our problem.
Not your problem. Do you see how much stuff this is?
Okay, tips are optional, and we already paid the heavy delivery fee.
Do you think I get that fee? I don't get that fee.
Well,
that
why?
goes to the app.
Well, then why is it to you then?
What do you mean it's to me?
It's a $10.99 heavy delivery fee. Okay, I had to pay an additional $11.
But I don't get that fee. The only thing I get is the base pay for the batch and tips.
That's not
Do you
my
not
problem.
Yeah, it kind of is your problem. This is the whole reason why people are struggling today. Like, tips are how people pay their bills. Do you not get that?
No, I paid for my groceries.
It's whatever. No, I'll just take it back because
I'm
gonna
for my
return it.
groceries.
no, I'm gonna return it.
I
Like,
paid
I just
for
don't
my
understand what you don't
groceries.
get. But you could have went to the store and paid for your groceries and brought it here yourself. Do you know how heavy this stuff was? I had to load it and unload it and
I
bring it to you
paid
guys.
for the service.
I
okay?
get that you paid for the service.
Then why are you taking my food?
If you can pay for the service, you can pay for the tip as well, don't you?
No, I can't. Okay, that's none of your business.
Then you should have went to the store and got it yourself.
That's none of your business.
No, it is my business because you didn't tip me.
Wait, so why do we have to tip you?
I didn't say you have to. I'm confused why you didn't when I gave you guys a great service.
Well, clearly,
I
we
brought
had
all
to.
this stuff to. Do you know how heavy this stuff was?
It doesn't matter.
Do I look like Muscle Man or something to you?
Clearly you do. You're in a tracksuit. You're in
What does that have to do with carrying all this stuff and you guys not tipping me?
I mean, it's like you came like ready for a workout. So I mean,
What are you
we
talking
paid
about?
the
What does this
fees.
have
Look,
to do with you
we
not
paid the
tipping
fees.
me?
We paid for everything. We paid for that food.
If you can pay for the food, you can pay for a tip. What do
No,
you
I
understand?
can't.
Yes, you can.
You don't get a tip automatically. Why
I
do
know
you
it's not automatic, but what I'm saying is if
seriously?
you're not going to tip me, I'm just going to take it back. Like,
You're
what?
just gonna take it back.
Yes, and you
You're
guys
kidding
can get your
me.
money
You're
back.
gonna steal from us.
How am I stealing when I'm
Because I paid
I'm
for that
literally
food.
taking it back to the store.
No, I paid for that food to
then
be
you'll get your money
delivered.
back from the delivery service.
No,
I don't care. You
I-
guys
No,
can't
no,
tip
no.
me,
Okay,
so I'm
okay,
just gonna
okay.
give
Look,
it
look,
back.
look. Do you tip the grocery store clerk?
No.
If he does a great
When-
job
when-
at bagging
when
my
it-
stuff and he brings it to my car like a lot of people do, yes, I do tip.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, do you tip
Just
a
'cause you
mechanic?
guys don't doesn't mean
Do you
mean
tip
that
a
I don't.
mechanic?
Yes, if he's able to get me in and get me out and get me back on the road in a reasonable time, yes, I will tip my mechanic.
Insane.
Okay.
That's just
I
the part.
tip my
That's why
mechanic.
you're
Do you-
poor.
are you
and
guys-
need
Small
this job,
business
probably.
owner.
Or
ones.
do you not? So just because I need this, no, now you're job shaming. So you
I'm
job
not.
shamed. Yes, you just did. You just job shamed me.
No, you're not doing your job in the first
I
place.
am doing
okay?
my job.
Clearly
so I'm
you're
just
not.
gonna take it back, considering. Oh, I'm so poor. Let
Look,
me just give
I-
this. Back
I'm
to the
just,
store.
I'm
How about
recording
that?
this. Look, I don't think this is like
Yeah.
stealing. I don't
How
think
is
you
it
should
stealing
be.
when
It
I'm
is.
giving it back
We're
to the
gonna
store?
Go to corporate and
You're-
you're
wait,
gonna
Go
what do you mean?
ahead.
What do you
I'm
mean you-
returning it. You guys will get your money back. And then you guys can go to the store and
We
do this
paid
yourself.
for this to be
You go ahead and do
delivered.
this all yourself, and then you can see how
All
much
this-
work it was and why I should be.
Now, I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not sure if this woman shopped. This sounds like a curbside pickup. I've pulled up to a spot. You know, the workers come out most of the time. They put the things in your trunk. Then you have to, deliver it. Drop it off to the location. Bring it up to the door. Often there are no bags involved. I don't know if this was a setup, but the guy does say, I'm recording this. And I feel the driver composed herself. She wasn't, I didn't take her as nasty or anything like that. I think she's pretty conservative, and this matches the video that I uploaded yesterday speaking about this app that I'm joining. I completed all the information to join it, and the app tells you straight up, you don't work for tips. We are building our business model in a way that if you accept a job, you're not working for tips, because that's a big issue in this industry, a huge issue, that the gig apps, they overcharge so many fees. They have so many fees that it's ridiculous, and we all know that. And then the drivers are like, well, the customer's not tipping. I mean, I say 75% of the people I deliver for are perfectly capable of going to the store and shopping themselves, but they use the gig apps as a convenience. So you should be able to tip. But the apps are charging, overkill on fees and made up fees that people don't want to tip. So someone's got to make the change. And I feel a company like Bolt Deliveries that I took the time to join yesterday, and I learned so much about them while I joined. They tell you straight up, if you are a delivery driver thinking that you will work our platform and expect a tip, that's not how we are running our business model. That's not how we're setting it up. You accept a job, it says $20 payout, that's the payout. Someone gives you a tip on the side, then you're lucky. $30, $40, it's a choice. So I find this fitting that this video popped up on my Facebook. I just opened it up, and look what popped up. It's in the Uber Eats delivery drivers. I guess that's a page or a group. I follow so many things. If I could get the link, I'll include it in the description below. And this video will not be monetized because it's just to point out, it matches, it fits. Something's got to change. The business model of just creating streams of income from the greedy apps has to change. There's got to be a change. We shouldn't have to work for tips anymore. And there is a way to prevent that. And Bolt Deliveries, and I'll include that link in the description below, they're trying to rid people just working for tips. And, some of these apps, they pay you a $2, $3, $4 base pay and think that's okay. And it's not. I'll see if I can find the link to this video, this group, and I'll include it in the description below.
It was, and why I should
The
be
guy
getting a tip
continues
because
to
of how much
record.
work
No,
this
you
was.
don't deserve
Yes,
a tip.
So
I
here's the
do.
rest of the story.
Why do I
I wasn't
not?
aware
You're
of
crushing
that.
the ramen noodles for
I'm
one
not
with
crushing
it.
anything.
Yes,
The
you
ramen
are.
noodles are perfectly fine.
No,
I don't
they're
know what
not.
you're talking
No,
about.
they're not.
They're
I
perfectly
just saw you
fine.
crush them.
They're not crushed. And why does it matter anyways? I'm
You're
taking
not
it back
good
to
at
the
your
store. They're
job,
not for
so
you
why would you
anymore.
get a tip?
They're not for you anymore. I just told you why I should get a tip.
They-
I had to pack all of this in my car and
I
bring it
paid
to you
for
guys
them.
and unpack it. You did not pay me. You paid the
I paid
delivery
for this
app.
food, okay?
You paid the delivery app. You
cannot
did not
touch
pay
the
me.
food to give
Do you
me
not
my
understand
stuff.
that? No,
Give me
I'm
my
taking
stuff.
all of this back.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
She's so shocked that these people, they didn't give a tip for over $400 worth of groceries that she feels it's worth losing her job for, and she just don't care anymore. She's just had it. She don't care anymore. I mean, the customers are like, you're going to get in trouble, you're stealing. And she goes, no, I'm not. Maybe she didn't put it into the perfect words at the moment, but she knows the store's going to get that product back. Uber's not going to be able to charge the customer for all the products, and it's going to go on record. It's going to go on a file. And I don't know. Let's see if this woman gets fired. I just can't believe the guy kept recording.
You guys can get your refund, and another delivery driver can deal with you guys. I'm not going to deal with
No,
it
you're
anymore.
stealing.
No, I'm not
You
stealing
are
it. I'm
stealing
taking it
for
back.
paying
How do we
for
know
it.
you're going to
I'm
take it back
taking
to the store?
the
How do we know you're going to take it back to the store?
You'll get a receipt. Trust me.
No,
You'll get your
I
receipt.
won't,
Yeah,
okay?
you will.
So,
I'm gonna
I
go
just
take
wanna
it back
You
to the
do.
store.
I just don't.
I don't
You can
need
get
it. I
fired
don't
over
need all
this.
this
You're
stuff,
gonna get
so I don't
fired.
have a reason to have it.
This
So I'm
is
gonna take it back to the store.
$400
I don't
that
care
you're
how much it
stealing.
was.
You're stealing.
I'm not
over
stealing it. I'm taking it back to the
$400.
store.
No,
What
you
should
are.
understand?
You are. You're gonna go
Clearly,
to
you're not
jail.
understanding because I'm telling you right now, it's going back to the store. You guys can get your money back, and you can hire another driver.
You can't just take things.
Go ahead and
that don't
drive
belong
another
to you.
driver.
No, you can't take.
Go
things.
ahead and drive. Get another driver to.
You can't
bring all
take
this
things
back
that don't
you
belong
guys.
to you. You clearly don't understand how this. To confirm the order, it's my property.
That doesn't
Or do
matter.
you not
guys
understand
can
what
just
property
get your
is?
refund back so that I don't have to deal with you guys
No, you're
anymore.
gonna lose your job.
No, and at this point, I'd rather lose my job than have to deal with you guys. At this point,
So you're
I'll just
gonna
give
load
this-
all of it up.
I'm gonna load it all
You
back
are
up and
so
get you guys
illogical.
can get you guys'
I
return.
I'm
feel
gonna
like
load
this is
it
a
all
waste
back
of time.
up.
You're just wasting your time.
I'd
That's
rather
probably
waste
why.
my time than deal with you guys at this point. I'd rather you guys deal with another delivery person, and then
Then
you can
unload
see
it
that
again
they're
at
gonna
the
have
store.
an issue as well because
We're not gonna
you're not
tip.
tipping. Then you're gonna have
I
an
mean,
issue with them
tipping
as
is
well.
optional
and
for a
this
reason.
Is gonna
If-
become a cycle. It's gonna keep.
If
keep
they wanted
happening.
it to be like mandatory, why didn't they make this like
I
a
don't
thing?
know. I don't make the rules for these apps. I just work
I mean,
for
then
it. And
why
I'm
don't you
wondering
complain
why
to
you
them
guys
and
don't
just give us
tip.
our food?
We do complain. Have you not been hearing about the strikes? Do you guys not
Then
watch the
do
news?
a better job.
What?
Do a better job.
I did a great job actually. I delivered all this stuff to you. I loaded it, unloaded it, and I got it here early. So I'm confused how I didn't do a good job and why I don't deserve a tip. That's how you show your appreciation.
Clearly, you don't deserve a tip. You're not even giving me my groceries.
Well, no, I'm not because you guys didn't tip me. Like, what aren't you understanding?
You don't deserve a tip.
That-
It's optional.
Okay, I
and
don't
just
deserve.
because it's optional doesn't
Great,
give you the right to
great.
just
You said I
take
don't
my
deserve a tip, so now I'm
groceries.
gonna return it back, and you guys
No,
can get
you're
your money
literally
back.
taking my groceries.
Yeah, I'm
Ridiculous.
taking your groceries
You're literally
back to the store.
stealing my
I'm
groceries.
taking your groceries back to the store.
Okay, so you're stealing my groceries,
I'm
taking them back to
taking
the
them back to the store.
and then I'm
She's
gonna
not
get
stealing.
fired
Go ahead.
because
Go
you stole
ahead.
my groceries, and then I'm gonna call
Okay,
cops.
okay.
That's $300
Go
worth of
ahead.
charges right there. So that's a misdemeanor.
Go
Or at least
ahead.
a felony for you.
Go ahead.
I just
At
want
this
to
point-
I
at
want
this
to
point-
lay out the
And it's not
logic
gonna
of
be
Go
all
ahead
of
and
this
lay it out for
you.
me. You guys are gonna get your refund back, and then
No.
you guys can deal with
It's
it
more
from
than
there.
just
It's
a
not-
refund.
It
You've
has nothing to
stolen.
do with me anymore. So once I return those back to the store, it's up to them for what they do.
All right,
with it,
you know
okay?
what? You take everything.
I'm
You take
going to.
everything,
Yeah.
and you have a great day. We are
You
going to
too.
report this.
Go ahead.
Probably gonna keep it for herself.
That's what I'm thinking, but
I'm sure she didn't get
I don't
arrested.
know what app she's
It's
using, but
disgusting
it would
that.
be smart.
Let me stop
Anytime
this.
I would say delivery,
I found another clip. Somebody speaking about this. It's disgusting that those people who didn't tip and gave her such a hard time assumed that she was going to steal. Like, do you really think she's going to steal that? She makes it very clear, I'm bringing it back to the store. You know, she's entitled to do that. She made her decision. And she decided to follow through. They just assumed that she was going to steal. I don't get the impression that she stole that. I hope that I find more information about this story because I want to hear what the result was. What happened when she brought all this back to the store? I mean, the store gets credited, right? It's a return. That's all it is. Reen Fit TV. You can check it out.
These apps. I just work
I mean,
for it,
then
and
why
I'm
don't you
wondering why
complain to
you
them
guys
and
don't
just give us
tip.
our food?
We do complain.
yo, listen, the man brings up a great point. Listen to me. I don't know who that dude is, right? Great point from him. I do want to say is this, right? Non-tippers are the worst. Like I said, I've done deliveries, and I know non-tippers are the worst. All you non-tippers who could potentially watch this video, you guys are the worst. Respectfully, I don't mean no disrespect, but you are, right? They have the most demands. Always the non-tippers. If I were her, I don't know what app she's using, but you would be smart. Anytime I would see a delivery that doesn't have a tip on it already, I wouldn't accept it. I wouldn't even give it the time of day. Everybody who's watching this, if you do deliveries, right, and if you don't see a tip up front, 9 times out of 10, you're not getting one. So don't even waste your time.
Stop accepting orders that don't include a tip.